I watched through hundreds of hours of SML movies to answer this one simple question. What is the most absurd SML video of all time? But I can't do this all alone, so throughout the video, I'm gonna be calling different SML content creators to get their opinions. Starting with number 10 on the list, Brooklyn Guy Gets Fired. This video takes the chaos of Brooklyn Guy's life and cranks it up to 11. But what specifically makes this video so absurd? Well, it's kind of just everything. For starters, Brooklyn Guy gets fired from all his jobs because of a literal comment from a 5-year-old kid. Reading, remove Pumpkin Guy, and I need all because we're really bad. He'll put the pizza with the balloon and giving $100 don't not give Jeffrey a needle. Seriously, is any of this comment even English? Because of this, Brooklyn Guy gets taken to a meeting with the SML crew, where Logan, the creator of SML, discovers that SML fans don't actually really like Brooklyn Guy as a character recently. Yeah, they're breaking the fourth wall hard with this one.
That comment was the last straw. You've been overused. You've been in 17 of the last 20 videos.
Logan then goes on to explain that the videos about Brooklyn Guy don't get that many views.
Videos based about you don't do very well. The Dalmatian got 2.1 million views in 3 days. Jeffy's voice changer got 2.2 in 1 day. What do you have to say about that, Pumpkin Guy? You
From here, the absurdity escalates. Brooklyn Guy heads home to vent to his wife, Karen. Meanwhile, Marvin realizes that Brooklyn Guy is a crucial part of his life, and he needs a replacement quick. So the director gives them the scripts, and Brooklyn Guy gets replaced with a character named Juan. If Brooklyn Guy wasn't already losing his mind enough in this video, being replaced by somebody like Juan would definitely be the final straw. Things get even more outrageous when Brooklyn Guy is recognized by a kid as Jeffy Cop, which if you don't know is a really obscure reference to something a fan in real life actually said. Him being called Jeffy Cop pushes his identity crisis over the edge. With no money to pay for their meal, they end up dining and dashing. Ah, classic Brooklyn Guy. The insanity doesn't stop there, though. Brooklyn Guy's decision to flee gets him arrested by Simmons and the Chief. But instead of jail time, he's sent to the Forgotten Character Dungeon. Yes, this is a real thing in the SML universe. In the dungeon, Brooklyn Guy meets characters like Woody and frickin' tour guide Goofy, who have been banished from the SML world for years. Brooklyn Guy eventually escapes and storms into Marvin's house. Determined to get his jobs back, confronting the SML crew, he challenges the legitimacy of the complaints against him. But then they make a crucial discovery. The complaint that caused his downfall was actually a misunderstanding in a previous episode.
Baloney! Okay, I think I see what's going on here. See, in the last video, I hid a needle in a piece of baloney to try to trick Jeffy into getting his shots, but he didn't want the baloney, so I hid the needle in $100, and then I gave him the shot. So he's mad that I tricked Jeffy with a piece of baloney and a needle and $100. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, he clearly just doesn't know how to type.
Realizing the error, the crew reinstates Brooklyn Guy and everything goes back to normal. This episode is just pure absurdity from start to finish. From Brooklyn Guy juggling a midlife crisis to meeting the forgotten characters in a literal dungeon. This is one of the most ridiculous videos SML has ever made. And trust me, we're just getting started, as the videos later on this list only get crazier. Coming in at number 9 is Bowser Jr. Learns Spanish, which was posted on May 13th of 2021. This video starts with a seemingly innocent concept, Junior learning a new language. But in classic SML fashion, it quickly spirals into absolute chaos. This video is so absurd that it somehow makes up an entire new version of the Spanish language. It starts with Jackie Chu introducing the class to Spanish, or at least his version of Spanish. His method is hilariously oversimplified. Just add L to the beginning and O to the end of English words. So according to Jackie Chu, school becomes El Schoolio, and dog becomes El Doggo. You know, the kind of Spanish that would make an actual Spanish speaker cringe into oblivion. Junior, being the overconfident chaos magnet he is, decides that this is all he needs to do to become fluent. Armed with his newfound knowledge, Junior and Cody hit up a Mexican restaurant to test their skills. And here's where things get ridiculous. Somehow, their gibberish actually works. The restaurant staff somehow understands them, leading to a hilarious exchange that makes absolutely no sense but works perfectly in the SML universe.
Here you go, senor. Hot plate. Oh, that's a good point, Cody. I'm gonna ask him. El, excuse me, O. El what, though? L, how did you touch the hot plate without it burning your hand
Oh! Bingo, what's his name? What? Did you get your answer, Junior? Did you?
Well, I think he's just really busy.
This episode is just the perfect storm of absurdity. From Jackie Chu's hilariously bad teaching methods to Junior's relentless confidence in his skills. If you've ever wondered how not to learn a language, this video has all the answers. As a Mexican, I'm supposed to be offended, but this is hilarious. But because I'm dedicated to getting you guys the most accurate information, I decided to call my friend and fellow content creator Chef Puppet to ask for his opinion on this video. Yo, Chef.
Yo, what's up? What's good?
Yo, what's your opinion on Bowser Jr. learning Spanish?
Bowser Jr. learns Spanish?
Yeah.
It's a pretty alright video, I guess I could say that.
Okay, bet. Thank you, man. Anyways, let's just move on to the next video on our list. Coming in at number 8 is The Stakeout, which was posted January 24th of 2024. And we all know that January isn't the best month for SML's quality. This video takes a seemingly straightforward concept, Brooklyn Guy and Simmons at a stakeout, and cranks the insanity up to an entirely new level. What starts as a simple police operation quickly devolves into one of the most degenerate SML videos of all time. This video begins with Brooklyn Guy and Simmons in their police car, tasked with keeping an eye on a suspected drug dealer's house. Seems normal, right? Well, you couldn't be any more wrong. Brooklyn Guy takes a detour to his ex-girlfriend's house, and I'll just play the clip.
Oh, there's 2 cars in the driveway, and one of them's a pickup truck. That has to be a guy. Oh god, I bet he's bigger than me, and I bet he's uncircumcised. Oh, look at that license plate. It says uncut. He's definitely uncircumcised, and he has those big aluminum testicles hanging off the back.
But somehow, this exchange only gets weirder.
Oh god, he just walked up, and he's naked, and he is uncircumcised. Wait, now she's pointing at it? Oh my god, that is the most uncircumcised penis I've ever seen. Now she's holding up a sign that says, I bet you wish you were this uncircumcised. I do, I'm sorry, it's not my fault, it's my parents' fault.
And yeah, this pretty much sets the tone for the entire rest of this video. After Brooklyn Guy's humiliating detour, they finally pull up to the correct house. As they're watching, they see guy after guy go into the house being greeted by Tyrone without his shirt on. But earlier, we see Tyrone get in by Suzanne Huckerdoo, who is infamously known for how she gets around, if you know what I mean. This doesn't seem like our typical drug dealer investigation, so wanting to get more info, Brooklyn Guy sends his partner Simmons in to investigate, but it turns out this might have been a mistake.
Oh, god damn it, mate.
What, Simmons, what happened in there?
She made my popcorn shrimp feel like a lobster tail.
What?
I put it in her Outback and then I went down under and got a face full of chocolate lava cake.
Well, was there any illegal activity in there?
There should have been. Her taking 6 shrimps at once should have been illegal. She looked like a bloomin' onion.
What are you talking about?
But right when it seems like we hit a dead end, the criminal in question finally shows up at the house. So Brooklyn Guy goes in there and arrests the criminal, and then goes back to that house himself as a reward for his good deeds, I guess. This video was way out there compared to the videos SML usually makes, but I gotta say it was pretty funny. But this next video on the list is weird. Weird in the EDP sort of way, if you get my gist. No, I mean like quite literally though, it's about EDP. Coming in at number 7 on this list is Jeffy Catches a Predator, which was posted December 29th of 2023. This video takes a very dark premise and somehow makes it hilarious in a way that only SML can do. It starts off with Joseph casually revealing that he's been talking to someone online. And by someone, I mean a full-on predator, the one and only EDP445. Joseph's clearly got no clue what's going on, but Cody, being the only one with a brain in the trio, immediately calls the police. Brooklyn Guy swoops in and quickly puts a stop to EDP's antics. It's honestly kind of crazy that they would make fun of this, especially because at one point they were actually considering hiring EDP to become a full-time member of the SML crew. This was way back in 2017 though, way before the whole cupcake thing. After they catch EDP, Brooklyn Guy wants to use Jeffy's talent to help catch more predators. They decide to set up a catch a predator style operation, with Jeffy as bait. Marvin, of course, wants no part of this, but Brooklyn Guy ropes him in anyways, because plot. And now let's talk about the predators. The first to take the bait is Mr. Winkle. Yup, Mr. Winkle is back, and honestly, this guy is just pure nightmare fuel. When he realizes it's a setup, he bolts out of there faster than Brooklyn Guy can even react. Strike one for the sting operation. Next up is Pepper, who manages to take things to a whole new level of awkward. When he gets confronted, he has a full-on emotional breakdown, slipping out the back door while Brooklyn Guy is busy trying to figure out what just happened. Strike two. Finally, we get Screwball. And you know if Screwball's involved, things are about to get weird.
Excuse me, sir, let me just pat you down real quick. Oh god, I can feel it. Oh god, it might as well be a gun.
Can we hurry this up? I gotta let this kid play with my snake balloon.
Sir, what were your intentions here tonight?
To let this kid play with my snake balloon?
Well, I saw the messages. I wrote them myself.
Why would you write the messages for him? Does his hands not work?
No, sir, this is a sting.
Are you a bumblebee?
But in the end, they end up arresting Screwball, but their camera crew wasn't even recording, making this entire effort kind of pointless. This video was super unexpected from SML. When this video came out, I was actually just dying laughing because of the shock value of EDP of all people being in SML. The AI voice they use for him makes it even funnier too.
What the fuck's going on, everybody? It's your boy, 445, nigga.
The EDP voice lines on the puppet were funny AF. EDP crossover is insane. EDP once talked shit about Logan, and this is just Logan's subtle revenge. EDP being in an SML video was crazy. But you want to watch to the end of this video because the video at number 1 is something literally no one ever expected SML to do. And it's crazy. But before we get to that, let's talk about number 6 on the list. Junior gets his ear pierced. And don't be tricked by the title because this is not your normal ear piercing. In fact, this entire video is actually just mocking the attempted assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life that happened in Butler, Pennsylvania back on July 13th, 2024. This video was actually so divisive that it's a reason once popular SML fan channel, SML Theory, quit. And I know this because when I asked him, he said, "I just can't do it anymore. I really don't want to go back to making fun of people's deaths." Part of the reason I quit SML Theory. This video starts off with Junior wanting to get his ear pierced to be cool. And for some reason, they decide the best way to do this is to try to shoot a gun at his ear from a far distance. Okay, pause. To everybody watching at home, if this wasn't already obvious, please do not do this. This could literally go wrong in a billion ways. If the bullet is a centimeter off of the target, it could result in death. But by some miracle, Cody hits Junior's ear perfectly, and Junior gets his ear pierced. But in the process, Cody accidentally shoots someone behind him, which was another thing that also happened in the assassination attempt that happened on Donald Trump in real life. Not even a week and SML already made the reference. The Donald Trump reference was crazy. The fact that they made this was wild. There's not really anything else in this video to talk about that's worth even mentioning. So let's just move on to the next video. Taking the number 5 spot on this list is Jeffy Plays GTA 6, which was uploaded on March 10th of 2023. If you thought Jeffy was unhinged in real life, just wait until you see him in Grand Theft Auto mode. This video starts with Joseph somehow getting his hands on a bootleg copy of GTA 6. Where does Joseph even find this stuff? Cody is immediately skeptical, saying that it's probably fake. But Jeffy, oh, he's all in. And here's where things start to get ridiculous. Instead of just playing the game normally, Jeffy grabs the VR headset and wraps it around his neck.
All right, dude, the game is in the system. How's the graphics?
It looks like real life. It looks like real life?
Oh, man, this is so unreal.
Oh, okay, so what do you see, Jeffy?
I see you guys.
They put us in the game?
I'm a celebrity.
They put us in the game.
And I see the living room too.
They put my living room in the game, Joseph?
Oh, that's crazy.
Convinced he's fully immersed, Jeffy takes it to the streets and starts acting like he's in the actual game. And by acting, I mean causing full-on mayhem. First stop, the kitchen, where Jeffy attacks Chef Pee-Pee with a frying pan, while screaming about gaining XP. Poor Chef Pee-Pee, he can't catch a break. But Jeffy doesn't stop there. Next, he steals Mr. Goodman's Lamborghini. Things escalate, as they always do with Jeffy, when he runs over a kid named Tyler. And then, because of this, the police get involved. Jeffy thinks he's in the middle of a 5-star wanted level, in classic GTA fashion. Because of this, he somehow gets his hands on a freaking grenade launcher and a tank. Yes, a tank.
Ha ha ha! How are you gonna beat a tank?
Is that a tank? Where'd he get a tank?
From your mom's house! Take this!
Oh my god!
The absurdity in this video peaks when Jeffy ends up in court, charged with a laundry list of crimes. But does he take responsibility? Nope. Jeffy just straight up uses cheat codes to escape jail. It's the kind of insanity that only Jeffy could pull off.
Left, down, right, up, left bumper, left stick, right stick. What? It worked? I told you it would work, Daddy.
This video was a roller coaster of events. Jeffy got GTA 6 before we got GTA 6. I love how Jeffy thought he was playing a video game the whole time. He didn't even put on the headset right. But things start to take a really weird turn in this next video on this list, Jeffys Daughter, which has one of the most bizarre plots in SML history. The episode starts with Jeffy struggling to open an oatmeal cream pie. Meanwhile, Marvin and Rose are having their own problems. They're trying to have a baby, but Marvin keeps failing miserably because he can't get her pregnant. And honestly, I wouldn't expect any less from Marvin. Frustrated, he decides to take Jeffy along to the doctor's office for a fertility test. And this is where things start to take a strange turn. Brooklyn Guy tells Marvin to come crank one out in the bathroom for his sperm test.
So I'm supposed to go in there and do it by myself?
Well, I'm not gonna do it for you. I mean, I can ask the nurses if they want to help, but I'm pretty sure they're all married. One of them might be in debt, though.
No, I'll just do it myself. I just never done it with a cup before.
You do know you're not supposed to bang the Tupperware, right? As long as it ends up in the cup, that's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
But before Marvin goes to do the deed, Brooklyn Guy gives him some suggestions.
So I'm just supposed to go in the bathroom and just do it off imagination?
Well, yeah, I mean, I got a laptop set up in there. It's got a couple tabs open already. I highly recommend 3 minutes and 59 seconds on the first tab. Oh, tell me that's not the hottest shit you've ever seen. Oh, and in the third tab, tell me how she fits 8 basketballs in her rump. I'm a doctor and I couldn't even figure that out.
But in an unexpected twist, Brooklyn Guy reveals that Marvin's sample is full of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. How is that even possible? Even if you're literally queso and you drink gallons of soda a day, your splooge isn't gonna be Mountain Dew. Like, what? But hold on, it gets even crazier. In classic Brooklyn Guy fashion, he has a mix-up and accidentally uses Jeffy's splooge to impregnate Rose. That sounded really wrong to say. But Brookie, how can you lose track of something like this? Brooklyn Guy has to have like thousands of malpractice lawsuits against him. There's just no way. Fast forward a few weeks, and surprise, Rose gives birth to a baby girl named Jessica, who looks exactly like Jeffy. Yup, Jeffy is officially the father of a baby who is also Marvin's daughter. Wrap your head around that one. Jeffy, of course, is thrilled about being a dad, but Marvin, not so much. While Marvin loses his mind over the mix-up, Jeffy starts parenting Jessica in the only way Jeffy knows how to.
All right, Jessica, sit right there, but don't eat the grass. I said don't eat the grass. My turn.
That's right, a literal hawk swoops out of nowhere and snatches Jessica. A literal hawk! You can't make this stuff up. The episode ends with Marvin and Rose in shock. Jeffy just shrugs it all off though, like, well, I guess I'm not a dad anymore. But it turns out that Marvin actually hired this hawk to go take Jeffy's daughter. Well, I mean, you know what? I guess that's one way to get rid of a kid you don't want. But this next video is absurd for a completely different reason. In fact, it's actually based off of a real story. Coming in at number 3, we got Junior and Jeffy's golden play button, which was uploaded November 11th of 2020, a time where fans regularly showed up at the SML house to meet Logan. And that's what this video is based off of. The video starts off with Junior and Jeffy discovering that YouTube awards creators with gold play buttons for hitting 1 million subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, if all of you guys subscribe right now, we could hit 1 million subscribers. So subscribe to help me get a gold play button. But anyways, naturally, the two boys want one, but instead of, actually making good content, they immediately brainstorm ways to shortcut their way to YouTube fame. So they first try making a viral video. And when I say viral video, I mean they come up with the dumbest ideas imaginable, like pranking Chef Pee-Pee.
No, the snake.
Oh, you're talking about a thing that's bigger than 2 inches. I got it right here. No, can't touch this, dude.
What's going on?
They quickly realize that maybe they just aren't cut out for the influencer life. So they decide to come up with plan B, stealing a play button. And who's their target? None other than Logan, the creator of SML himself. Yup, these two geniuses decide that the best way to get their hands on a gold play button is breaking into Logan's house and taking his. Because that's not gonna backfire at all. The heist itself is actually peak SML humor.
Hello?
Are you Super Mario Logan?
Yeah.
The creator of Jeffy?
Yeah.
Where's the Jeffy puppet?
Lance has it.
Can I hold it?
Well, Lance isn't here right now.
Well, I saw his truck out front.
Okay, well, he's upstairs, but we're not using Jeffy today.
Okay, where's Junior?
I mean, I'm using him for a scene. We're trying
Can I hold Junior?
Well, we're trying to get a scene right now.
Well, I can be in the scene. I'm the bestest at the scenes. I'll get it one take.
Logan tries to get Jeffy to go away, but he's not gonna give up that easy.
Can I get a house tour?
I mean, we're not letting fans.
Can I live here?
Well, we're not letting fans inside the house because of the cough.
Well, I've already had it, so we're good. So can I live here?
Well, where's your parents?
Oh, they're in the car. We drove all the way from Alaska nonstop to be here.
Wow,
This is all I wanted for my birthday. I just wanted to come see you, and now I'm here and standing in front of you. I can see you. With my eyes, I can see them.
I find it so funny how effortlessly Lance, the voice actor of Jeffy, is ranting about this. It really shows just how passionate they were making this video, with all of the crazy fans that show up at their house. And like, seriously guys, that is super weird. Please do not show up at Logan's, or anybody's house for that matter. After Jeffy and Junior make their way in, they grab the play button and run off, celebrating like they just pulled off the greatest heist in history. And to be fair, they did, because the video just ends after they steal the Lamborghini. This video is the best example of meta humor in SML. Jeffy just portrayed every 8-year-old that comes to Logan's house. But this next video on the list is something I bet the 8-year-olds that watch SML really thought was funny. Coming in at number 2 is Pregnant Jeffy. And let me just say, this episode takes the absurdity to a whole new level. The video starts with Jeffy proudly showing off his booger collection behind the couch. Because that's exactly what you want to kick off your day with. Apparently, Jeffy's been doing this since 2016, and let me tell you, the collection is gross enough to make anyone gag, but Jeffy being Jeffy, he's proud of it. Things get rolling though when Junior and Jeffy randomly decide that they want to have a baby. Yes, you heard me right, a baby! And I don't want to get political or anything, but that's just straight up stupid. Two guys cannot get pregnant. After they quickly come to this realization, Harry builds a machine powered by, you guessed it, sperm, which is an acronym for super powerful, energetic reproductive material. After a quick zap from the machine, Jeffy grows a belly and even sprouts breasts. This dude's officially pregnant. Marvin and Rose's reactions are over the top just as you'd expect. Marvin goes into full-on meltdown mode, yelling about how Jeffy's antics are ruining his life. Well, Rosalina, in her usual spacey way, thinks it's beautiful, because of course she does. I actually freaking hate Rose, but whatever. The chaos in this video peaks when Jeffy gives birth to a disturbing hybrid baby of Jeffy and Junior. And let me tell you, this baby is not cute. Jeffy, realizing that he has all this responsibility now, decides to go to school so that he can provide for his family, while Junior stays at home to take care of Jeffy Jr.
Jeffy, I am a stay-at-home mom. I need the dad's help.
Well, I'm trying to learn basic math right now, Junior. I'm trying to provide for this family.
Oh, can you please come home, please?
I'll see what I can do, Junior.
Jeffy, are you using the phone in class?
I'm on the phone right now. My kid needs me at home.
When Jeffy returns home, Jeffy Jr. starts going on a rampage, destroying all of their toys. Jeffy and Junior quickly realize that parenthood isn't all it's cracked up to be, so they decide to put Jeffy Jr. up for adoption. Yeah, this video was super bizarre. Jeffy is what? This has gotta be one of the most cursed videos they made in a while. I'm into it. This video was super weird, but it doesn't even compare to the most absurd SML video of all time. Taking the #1 spot on this list is Jeffy's Skibbidy Toilet, a video purely dedicated to making fun of Gen Alpha brain rot humor. While I thought this video was just funny, a lot of people genuinely think that it's the worst SML video that's ever been made. The episode starts with Marvin calling Jeffy for dinner, only for him to start speaking like a 9-year-old iPad kid that's been rotting away on YouTube Shorts.
No, Mommy, I'm being Sigma. My aura level is maxed.
What are you talking about, Jeff? You're not making sense.
Daddy, you're totally being Ohio baby Gronk Riz.
What?
I'm edging, Daddy. I'm trying to munt. Let me goon.
Marvin, though, gets fed up with this and decides to call Brooklyn Guy to help out. And as always, Brooklyn Guy shows up with just enough knowledge to make things even weirder. He explains that Jeffy has been consumed by brain rot and has to defeat the Skibbidy Toilet God to go back to normal. And how does he do that? By completing a series of absurd challenges. The first challenge is drinking a Sprite cranberry in front of LeBron James, which Marvin barely passes. He then goes back to the couch and Brooklyn Guy starts yapping even more about random brain rot stuff.
Well, then give me an easy one to do.
Okay, hit the gritty.
Hit the what?
Widowy, hit the gritty.
What's the gritty?
Just gritty.
Isn't that a sandwich from McDonald's?
No, Marvin, that's a McGriddle. God damn it, you're on unk status. You're giving ick.
How do I not give ick?
Okay, let me see your gyat.
My what?
Your gyat. Stick your gyat out for the Rizzler. Bend over. Oh, you do not have a gyat. Livy Dunn would not like this at all.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells every single second I watch of this video. Where were we? Oh yeah. Basically, Marvin finds out that he has to defeat the Skibbidy Toilet God by mewing. So after Marvin passes all of the brain rot quizzes and becomes a Sigma, he goes to defeat the Skibbidy Toilet God by mewing, defeating brain rot in SML once and for all. This video from beginning to end is full with nonsensical challenges and enough chronically online references to make anyone over 20 feel completely lost. But thankfully, my friend Brett is over 20, so let's call him and see what he thinks of this video. Okay, I'm now calling Brett from SML YTP. Let's see if he picks up. Yo, Brett.
Hello.
Yo, what's your opinion on Jeffy's Skibbidy Toilet?
Jeffy's Skibbidy Toilet. Well, my opinion on Jeffy's Skibbidy Toilet, it is very Skibbidy Riz, Phantom Tax, level 10 Gyat, mogging. Do you know?
Okay, guys, I'm not listening to all this. Make sure to subscribe. Goodbye.